Okay, I'm gonna do the best I can.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. There was a boss who asked one of his employees if she could work this weekend. She said, sure, but I'll probably be a bit late as public transport is slow on the weekends. He said, well, what time will you get here? She said, Monday. On a more serious note, hi everyone, I'm happy to be a part of PIPA. My name is Gina Tombrello and I currently reside near Birmingham. And for nearly 18 years now, I've been riding Birmingham's public transit due to my visual impairment disability. I would like to try to talk a bit about my plans to get Birmingham Transit one of the best public transit in our nation. But here's the problem. As it stands in our state constitution currently, our public transit is not state funded, therefore making our transit system to run somewhat inadequate. And my project is to advocate for better transit and to amend our state constitution to allow that to happen. And this is how. Alabama should expand its public transit options with a general fund appropriation for the Public Transportation Trust Fund. Even a modest state investment in public transit could have a big impact. For example, Alabama could receive up to $40 million in federal grants in return. Public transportation funding would be an investment in our state's economy and quality of life. Alabama could create public transit options in rural and suburban areas where they don't exist now. Existing bus services could run later and more often. All of these investments would support hundreds or thousands of stable, good-paying jobs as well. It's time to jumpstart public transportation in Alabama, but the lack of public transit is hurting people, communities, and the broader economy. Alabama seniors, people with disabilities, and people with low income rely on public transit to go to work, get to the doctor, and run essential errands. Alabama and its legislatures can fix this transit problem by approving a long overdue amendment to the Alabama Constitution, which would repeal Amendment 93 and Amendment 354 that were put into place to prevent state funding from being used for public transit. If our state overturns these amendments, then we can use federal dollars to match up to 4 times the state funding to create an adequate public transit system in Alabama. Thank you.
Awesome.